about the way they approach it, waiting for their own flank to come up through secret. And I do believe Slacks is at least watching for it.
He's thinking about it. He's aware of the possibility, but he gets his head taken off. And it's all on to Zyphon in the 1v3. Finds the initial kill onto Clax. That bomb still at his feet. And these players still a little bit isolated. There's 1v1s to be had. And Zyphon clicks away looking for the final kill. Finnegan stands between him, sets himself on the angle. The problem is Finnegan's got to be the aggressor here. He's got to be the one to push forward. And now his position known, out to credit. He continues trying to swing. He knows he's got to get involved in this fight, both on the USPs, so the range really not an issue. And Finnegan trying to hunt his man down. Zyphon just dancing with him, and the spam down connect.
Not winning rounds.
At least one frag found towards outside. So Power has managed to take out Stare, and this time he's going to be everything. That bomb drops awkwardly, top sight as they try and dive down. Slacks deals with Clax in towards lower as well. There's a tongue twister for you as X5 and Zapower now left with those Deagles to try and find some impact. Nice headshot onto Zyphon. And with Slacks low on HP, this one's not done yet. Refresh dropping into the site, trying to provide support. They know they've got that bomb, but with two players in lower, it does leave an isolated fight for the time being. Timing's going to be everything as they're working their way out. Refresh gives his head up, and X5 finds another. This gets interesting now. Zapower on the flank, and if his timing's good, there's a gift on the table here. Should have one for free, but it's a whiffed old shot. And now this gets ugly. X5 tries to swing it, but the trade is there. And Lawrence knows exactly where to look for this last man. It's Zapower on the Deagle, trying to spam away, needs the clean headshot.
Power check the angle beforehand. Might just have to stick to this bomb plant in a secure position. The problem is Slacks has the opportunity to move in, just about makes it around and misses the shot as Zpower gets the bomb down. The no-scope not going to land on the first try. The follow-up is there, but he doesn't expect refresh so fast in behind.
They will get down that vent. Molotov a little late from Stare. He'll have to drop and he'll have to be quick with it. Multiple bodies already in towards this lower site, and Zapower quick as lightning takes the head off of Stare. It's onto allow an X inside of this lower site. Needs multiple. Spray down onto the second is good. Clax goes down. That's bomb spotted. Refresh continues to thin the numbers as now the support lines are being ran. And Finnegan again, he's in towards that area where potentially there's some impact. Does find one, but with the trade immediately there for Refresh, you do start to wonder if it was really worth it. X5 has managed to get his hands on an AK-47 at least, and Lau an X, well, he's not going to let him do anything with it. Two quick dinks, the job is done, and the momentum
is possible, but they'll be waiting a couple of rounds at least before those guns do truly come true. X5 already bypassed and should have the retreating player down the ramp. Indeed, he does. Lau an X is not allowed to get back to safety. And with that, sure, Refresh is around B, but there's nothing that he can really do about stopping a bomb plant, I wouldn't imagine.
Yep, this is one of those situations where the fourth buy starts to look a little silly, picked apart by the rifles. X5's going to go for a look up the vent. It's a rough old fight for both. Back 10, not quite able to harness that inaccuracy on the ladder. The trade is found. X5's ready for this. Should be a freebie. Is indeed, and that's the entire lower site presence now gone. Zyphon's flank does pay off for one. But again, the problem is with limited economy, they're both on the upper site. It's a 2-on-3 retake into lower. Do you really want to commit yourselves to that? They've dropped one down. Zyphon is out of these vents like a shot, and he finds a clean headshot onto Rajin as well. Slack spots one on upper, and they know now that there's an isolated fight to be had in towards this lower site. The pace starts to increase. They want to get out now, but it's X5 playing the smoke expertly. Both kills found. A one for Slacks, and now you can see this CT side know exactly what's coming. Three bodies in towards this upper site. Smokes up through the spam. Stare finds one. That bomb now dropped as well. Finnegan able to recover it, but taking more damage in the process. He and Zapower left, trying to assemble something to beat this AWP of Slacks. It's going to be the boost up, or even the jump across, but Slacks is up for it. Finnegan is left 1v4. They're not going to give him any respect to 23, not giving it to them. Bomb looking to make its transfer back towards upper, and there's a lot of low HP bars on that transfer. Bomb just about survives it, 10 HP, and this is where Clax could do his work now. Looking to pop out of the vents. Timing is everything. Lawrence is watching it, but he gets his head taken off and make it two. Everyone else is low, and it's a demolition job. The bomb doesn't even go down. A 2v4.
Skills are upgraded, that's all. Again, the outside smokes. This time no one pushes ahead of them. It obviously does mean they have very little info about what's actually going on, but they can call Finnegan to rotate down through vents, as you see, and They still have a pretty good setup with ZPower also giving some assistance with the up towards outside. Should put the weapon there, I believe. Indeed.
Yep. Should be free at this point. Maybe give away AE kill to these Deagles at worst, but the rifle's just chipping away at the pieces. Nice and smooth. Zyphon last up. Very quickly put down. And that ramp and going down to support his teammate. Boost up the stair to give him the angle. Can't land the shot. Big kill to miss out on, but Clax will be drawn in. Bomb still deep outside of the hut here as they start to think about going back up, but X5 has dealt with the lurk. Both B players gone. And suddenly, again, if they stay alive an extra 10 seconds, this looks solid. Instead, it starts to look like a very one-dimensional offensive. XSEPOWER gets the freebie. Finnegan chimes in, and, well, X5 dancing on the ladder finds the finale. Chaos across the map. 3 players in towards the ramp. X5 playing a very passive hold on it, but it nets him a freebie. Trade at least found by Stair, but there is still bodies available here for the CT side. And, well, X5 thinking about another look at it. Stair missing the timing onto Finnegan could be everything as well. X5 does go down. And now this B site feels vulnerable. Finnegan does not know where Stair has got to, and that's going to open up his back here. Finnegan surely going to be found. Stair looks the wrong way as well, and this is now chaos. XSEPOWER looks for the crosshair. Discipline finds the double, and Stair has no idea Finnegan is there whatsoever. That one's going to hurt. That is... Oh, that's the power with the trigger. Discipline gets it done. I don't know why I said crosshair discipline. My brain's coming out my ears just like you. They're going to try and up the pace here, but Finnegan with 2. Blinded, still able to find the double. Clacks in with a double of his own, and this surely is it. Stair, the last man up. A 1v4 on the Deagle to prevent K23 taking their map pick. The nades chiming in. That's tagged him as well. They know exactly where he is on 44 HP. Inside of that smoke. Gonna wait it out. This is not a fun place to be for Stair. Molotov behind him. He won't be too able to retreat. He's got to push forward. Has no choice, and Clax isn't going to give him one. Triple kill to finish it. A flying first map from K23, and we'll be back to